Hey friends, welcome to the Stratoni podcast. This show is all about strategy, entrepreneurship, and smart business thinking, especially for African founders and professionals.
That's right. I share lessons, tips, and insights from years of building businesses.
And if you want to grow smarter and run better businesses, this is your podcast.
Absolutely. Today, we're doing a deep dive into our blog post. Well, a document you shared titled 7 Quick Actions You Can Do Today to Double Your Sales.
Yeah, this source looks really practical. Our goal here is to pull out those key tactics, the things you can actually use, maybe even right away.
Exactly. It's focused on boosting sales, generating leads, stuff that really matters on the ground. So let's get into it.
Okay, so where does the document start? What's action number 1?
It kicks off with something it calls potentially the single most important thing for setting up a business.
Which is?
Knowing your dream buyer, really nailing down who you're actually trying to reach.
The dream buyer. I like that term. It implies focus, right? Not just anyone.
Precisely. The source pushes back hard against this idea that, everyone who wants to buy is my target audience.
And it calls that belief extremely costly. Why costly?
Well, think about it. If you're trying to talk to everyone, your message gets diluted, doesn't it?
Yeah, very generic.
You end up spending time, energy, money trying to reach people who were never really a good fit anyway. It's inefficient.
Makes sense. So the document argues that the cheapest, most effective way to find your customers in volume is to first get super clear on who they are.
Exactly. Identify them first.
And it gives some pointers on how to do that, right? Some basic questions.
Yeah, 5 simple ones to start. What's their age range? Where are they located? What's the gender balance, roughly?
Okay.
How are you currently trying to promote to them, if at all? And importantly, where do they actually get their information? Is it social media, news sites, word of mouth?
Simple questions, but answering them forces you to actually picture that ideal customer.
It does. And then there's a follow-up question in the source. Once you know who they are.
Where do you find them?
Right. Are they hanging out online, maybe specific Facebook groups or Instagram? Or are they more likely found offline, say, in a shopping mall, a market, specific types of places?
So it's about location, physical or digital. That bridges us to actually reaching them.
Which ties into the next big action the source covers.
Let me guess. Something about making an offer.
You got it. Developing what it calls a Godfather offer.
A Godfather offer, like an offer you can't refuse.
Exactly that phrase. An enticing, irresistible offer. The source presents this as a major driving force for growth, for pulling clients in.
Okay, so beyond the catchy name, what does that look like practically? Does it give examples?
Oh yeah, plenty. It lists general types first, cash, discounts, vouchers, maybe contests or giveaways.
Free consultations too, right? I think I saw that.
Yes, free 30-minute consultations, free quotes, free assessments, maybe 40 minutes, flash sales, discount sales, the usual suspects.
But then it gives some really specific punchy ones.
It does, like the one for a digital agency. Guaranteed Google rankings in 90 days, or we work for free. That's high stakes.
Wow. Yeah, that's confidence. And the classic pizza one.
Ah, yes. A fresh, hot pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. Or even better.
Your pizza will be delivered in 30 minutes. Or it's free E. Everyone knows that one.
Exactly. These aren't just discounts. They often involve a strong guarantee or such high value that the customer feels there's almost no risk in saying yes.
So how do you, the listener, come up with your Godfather offer? Does the source help there?
It does. It poses 4 questions to ask yourself. First, why should a customer even listen to you? What makes your service, market, product, experience, or price unique?
Okay, question 1, uniqueness.
Second, why should they do business with you instead of all the other options out there? What's your specific edge?
Right, differentiation.
Third, what can your product or service do for the customer that no other competitor's product can?
The unique capability.
And finally, fourth, what can you guarantee that nobody else can or is willing to guarantee?
That's the kicker, the guarantee.
Answering those 4 questions honestly, the source suggests, is how you carve out that irresistible offer. It really pushes you to define and articulate your core value.
And it sounds like the document considers this offer absolutely critical for attracting business.
Yeah, a potential biggest driving force.
Okay, so we've got the dream buyer identified, and we've crafted an offer they hopefully can't refuse. What's next in the chain?
Capturing leads. Specifically, building a phone list.
Ah, the phone list. The document makes a pretty bold claim here, doesn't it?
It really does. It says for a small business, your customer phone list is your most important asset.
More important than the product or service itself.
That's what it claims. It's provocative, for sure. I think the emphasis is on the direct access that list gives you.
Like bypassing the constant struggle to find new people.
Exactly. You've got a direct line to people who've already shown interest. The source argues you need to be aggressively focused on capturing phone numbers.
It uses an anecdote, right, about someone selling Kente products.
Yeah, a client who apparently started building a phone list maybe 10 years ago.
And now?
Now, according to the source, they get like 5 to 10 calls a day from people reaching out thanks to that list and the word of mouth it helped build over time.
That really illustrates the long-term power the source sees in this, a compounding asset.
Definitely build the list, nurture it.
So how do you use this list effectively? And what about other platforms?
Good questions. The source mentions leveraging platforms like WhatsApp and Facebook groups, but with a specific instruction.
Which is?
Send only offers and promotions. Don't just dump your entire product catalog in there.
Avoid the spam factor. Keep it focused on those Godfather offers we talked about.
Right. Keep it valuable, keep it relevant to why they joined or gave you their number in the first place. Otherwise, people tune out or leave.
The source also brings up using your personal Facebook profile. That might feel a bit uncomfortable for some people.
It acknowledges that, yeah. The idea of mixing personal and business. But it points out you can have up to 5,000 friends.
Which is a potentially huge network if used carefully.
That's the angle. Frame it as a lead generation opportunity within your existing network.
And it specifically mentions using certain features for reach.
Yes. Facebook profile stories and reels on both Facebook and Instagram. Apparently, these get favored by the algorithms right now, offering more organic reach.
So potentially more visibility without paying for ads.
That seems to be the suggestion. Tap into those formats.
Okay, so we're building a list, using platforms strategically. Now, how do we manage this list? It's called a valuable asset.
Right. Once you have it, you need a system. The source suggests using the WhatsApp broadcast list feature
As an easy way to follow up and market directly.
Exactly. Simple tool, likely already on your phone, but again, how you use it matters.
And there's a recommended mix for messages.
Yes, a very specific ratio. 2/3 valuable content, 1/3 promotion.
2/3 value. What does that mean? Like tips, insights?
Precisely. Information related to your industry, helpful advice, things that genuinely benefit the people on your list. Build rapport, establish expertise.
So you're not just constantly selling at them.
You're building trust. Then, when that 1/3 promotional message comes along, the Godfather offer, they're much more receptive. It's strategic.
That makes a lot of sense. Give, then ask.
Sort of, yeah. Provide value consistently.
Okay, the document also touches on offline strategies, doesn't it? Especially for physical products.
It does. It talks about location, location, location. Specifically, setting up shop in an area with high foot traffic.
If you're selling something physical, be where the people are. Seems obvious, but maybe overlooked.
Perhaps it gives an example. A client selling health products.
Where did they set up?
Inside a high-end hair salon.
Oh, interesting. Why there?
Because her target audience, the source mentions middle-class women were already there, often waiting for appointments. A captive audience.
Smart. And she wasn't just sitting there, right?
No. She was actively engaging them, offering free samples, maybe quick trials, while they waited, talking to them.
So capitalizing not just on the traffic, but the opportunity within that traffic.
That's the key takeaway. Be where your dream buyers are and find ways to interact with them meaningfully in that space.
Great offline example. Now, the source wraps up with some bonus strategies, I believe.
Yeah, 3 quick bonus growth ideas. Number 1 is about your current customers.
Okay, what about them?
Provide them with a premium offer. Basically an upsell or a higher tier version of what they already bought.
Why focus on existing customers?
The source makes a good point. These people have already shown they trust you enough to buy. They're your warmest leads for future sales.
And if you don't offer them something more,
They'll likely spend that money elsewhere eventually, on something related. Plus, the best time to sell something is often right after someone has just bought something else. They're in that buying mode.
so capitalize on that moment. It even suggests calling them directly.
Yep. Pick up the phone and call existing customers to let them know about premium offers. Leverage that relationship. It's described as low-hanging fruit.
Makes sense. What's bonus strategy number 2?
Back to offline, but very old school, print media. Specifically, flyers.
Flyers. Really? In the digital age.
The source positions it as a quick, cheap way for very local businesses to get the word out in their immediate vicinity. It uses a laundromat as an example.
Okay, for hyperlocal maybe, but how do you make flyers effective?
Distribution is everything, according to the document. Don't just leave them anywhere. Put them directly into hands or in specific high-traffic spots relevant to your business.
Like where?
It lists places like marketplaces, near banks, busy commercial areas, outside schools, restaurants, fuel stations, even churches. High footfall zones.
So strategic placement again. And the final bonus, number 3.
Video. Posting videos on Facebook and Instagram.
No surprise there, video is huge.
The source flat out calls it the most effective online advertising medium right now. Better engagement, better storytelling potential than static images or text alone.
Which platforms does it highlight?
Facebook Reels and Stories, Instagram Reels, and IGTV are mentioned.
And you don't need fancy equipment, right?
Nope. It specifically says you can shoot effective videos just using your phone. Keep it authentic.
But what kind of videos? Just ads?
No, echoing the WhatsApp advice, the key is value. The video should be entertaining, educational, maybe inspiring, something people actually want to watch.
Value first, then maybe lead generation. Connects back nicely.
Exactly. It's all part of engaging that dream buyer authentically.
Okay, so that covers the main actions and the bonuses from the source. Quite a lot of practical stuff in there.
Definitely. And the document acknowledges, starting and growing a business isn't easy. It's hard work.
But it presents these steps as a kind of DIY advertising campaign.
Yeah, and importantly, things you can often start doing with little or no budget. A $0 starting point for many of these.
So these are the key takeaways, the actionable strategies we've pulled out for you from this specific source document today.
Things you can potentially implement right now to move the needle on sales and leads.
Which brings us to the final thought, really. The source itself poses a question at the end.
Which is?
Which of these ways are you going to start with today?
That's the real question for you, the listener. Looking at all this, knowing your buyer, the Godfather offer, the phone list, location, premium offers, flyers, video.
What feels like the most relevant, most achievable first step for your business right now? Where can you get the quickest win or lay the most important foundation?
Something to really think about and hopefully act on.